With paragraph two, you know, 3, 4 sentences, it's your body paragraph, and it should include information on what the story is all about. And this is really where a lot of querying writers fall short of what agents are looking for in the query letter. So with paragraph two, it should include your main characters, it should include stakes, and you should get to these stakes as early as possible, right? Like, why should the reader care about this story? What is it that we are trying to find out? What is the struggle that the main character is going through? What's going on in the manuscript that makes us want to keep reading? You might want to consider including themes as well in the manuscript, as well as style. So mentioning the tone of the manuscript, whether it's humorous, whether it's serious, whether it's lyrical, if it's multi-POV, single POV, and other stylistic considerations, whether it's an epistolary work or something of the sort. I would say 3 sentences in this paragraph is ideal, but it can be really difficult. Um, my advice to you as writers is to really focus on what matters here and to practice by showing it to someone who hasn't heard about your book at all and see if within those 3 sentences the story makes sense enough for someone to be like, okay, I think I know what this story is about. I'd like to know more. Because that's what's going to tell you whether an agent is going to jump to your sample or your synopsis. And speaking of synopsis, this is the paragraph where a lot of people think that telling us what the story is about is telling us the plot. And that's not what this is. Telling us about the plot is your synopsis. The second paragraph of a query letter is not the synopsis. It should tell us a little bit about the plot, but it should more focus on what's going on. You know, imagine the back cover copy of your manuscript when it becomes a book. What would it say?